Hello, this is Greg Allison from Green Greg's, outstanding in a field. Actually, outstanding next to a field off the side of the road. You wouldn't know it by looking behind me here, but in my area, most of the corn has been harvested. There is still some corn, of course, that is standing right now, but believe it or not, most of it is gone. But I thought this would be a good place to talk about crops and food shortages, especially with the impending Hurricane Delta coming on at us right now. Some of you may be aware that Hurricane Delta is about to hit the Gulf Coast in Louisiana in about probably less than 3 hours from now. Uh, yeah, so we're about to get this hurricane, and it's a Cat 2 hurricane right now. So if you're in the area, you should have got out already. I hope you're safe. Hope you're hunkered down. Hope you're not right on the beach or anywhere around that area. There's a lot of traffic here. Sorry about the traffic, guys. It's the time most people are getting off from work. But I knew that impact was coming soon. A lot happening today. I had actually another report I wanted to do today. I'm just not sure that everything else happening. It makes sense to release. I was wanting to do something about the global gulag. By the way, I do a lot of videos, so please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, bang the notification bell, and click all. That way you get notification, hopefully, of my videos, but you do need to check back my channel, probably on a weekly basis, because I'm trying to post something every day. Sometimes I skip a day, and I will maybe more so for the next week. Sometimes I'll post 2 or 3 times a day. Now, in Louisiana is going to get hit pretty hard by this hurricane. It's a major storm. It's a big storm. If you look above me here, this cloud bank, we've had rain starting yesterday from the outer bands of Delta. That's what these clouds are from. I live 600 miles due north basically of, well, no, it's 300, of Pensacola, which is way to the east of where this storm beast is at right now. So it's probably 600-700 miles from me to the storm itself. But we do have the outer bands here. We have rain from it, light rain. And hello from North Carolina, DJ. I see a lot of our good people in the room today. Vicky, of course, is me in here with many blessings. Debbie, who tends to be first on all my videos, leave a comment. Hey, hello, Shannon. And Elton Butterfield. And Sensei, how do you say that, my friend? Sensei Weaver. That's an interesting name. Is that a Japanese name? And Susie, please forgive me if I don't mean to misappropriate anybody's name or mispronounce them. Sometimes it's kind of interesting. Maybe you should want to move up to the Ozarks, says Susie. I'm from Arizona. Hey, hello, Pedro. Okay, everybody. This is a live chat, so I do try to engage with my audience. I'm doing it this way only because this storm is imminent. If you are in an area where you can flee, at this point, you would be good and well, it would serve you well to flee. I am probably about 6 miles south of the border of Tennessee when I'm standing here. Might be closer. I'm really close to Tennessee. And I was probably more like about 5 miles. Might even be only 4. It's not far. 4 or 5 miles. I'm close to Tennessee. I live 8 miles south of Tennessee, but I'm a bit north of where I live at. I hadn't really got the measurement. But the thing is, yeah, way up here, we do have the outer bands. Now, we'll get rain. There's supposed to be thunderstorms tomorrow. Maybe I'll get out in the thunderstorms. We'll see what it looks like. Last time we had a major storm that really hit us good here was Hurricane Ivan. That's been some time ago. It gave us real strong winds. As you may be aware that there was corn, there was even cotton knocked down in South Alabama when we had Hurricane Sally move in. Muscane Sally, when she came in, she knocked down a lot of cotton fields in some areas. Now, cotton's hard to knock down. I showed you cotton, and I showed you how woody the stem is. I mentioned how hard it was to take cotton down. I said I wasn't worried about it. And cotton went down. Well, this storm is a bigger storm. It's fierce. It can do a lot. The biggest, now there may still be some corn. Corn's not the big crop in Louisiana. The crop I'd be most worried about in Louisiana would be sugarcane. They have sugarcane in Louisiana. Sugarcane normally harvest in November to December. So you can grow further south like that because Louisiana has a longer growing season. The farther south you go, the longer you can grow, of course. We have a pretty good growing season up here, but not nearly what you'd have in South Alabama and Louisiana. Louisiana also being wet and warm and long growing season lends itself well to growing sugarcane. As you know, I actually harvest my turmeric in November. I actually plant garlic in November, and I grow onions throughout the year from the November on. Typically, actually, I'm planting onions now. You might have seen in one of my recent videos. This corn all looks good. The farmers here have had a really good harvest. I see a morning glory growing way back in there in the middle of the corn, a couple of them. Y'all know what morning glories are. Actually, there's a fair number of morning glories in there. I guess the morning glories have got where it's they can survive the GMO sprays, the glyphosate, that kills most of the weeds apparently. But morning glories really didn't hurt the corn too bad. You know, apparently late coming up because they would really taking this corn over if they were otherwise. So this is interesting. I do see some wild mints down here. Purple dead nettle it looks like coming up. You know, you can eat purple dead nettle. So always a lot growing on. But then again, why does this matter for food security? What's this all about, Greg? Well, the food security aspects of this are in light of what's happening in China, in light of the fact there's still flooding there. It's just unrelenting in China all year long. They've had major floods all year, flooding their two most productive agricultural areas, the Yangtze River Valley and the Yellow River Valley. Even North Korea has been hit. I mean, not only the affecting agriculture, it's taking up bridges and a lot of infrastructure that they need to move stuff around. So the agriculture in China, the world's most populous nation, we're talking mainland China in this case, the People's Republic of China, has been inundated. It's been hit hard. Even their stored crops have been molded, and their food storage in their grain bins has been really messed up. So they're having severe food problems over there, and they're buying everything they can on the world market. That means on the world market, prices can be expected to go up quite a bit just from the competition of them buying so much stuff. Bear in mind, Argentina and some of those other countries have normally done good. With crops aren't doing all that great this year either. So I'm expecting food prices to go up, and that's why you really need to go check out my prepwithgreg.com right now, where you can get 4-week supply of 25-year storage food for $100 off. It's an awesome deal. Check out prepwithgreg.com. 2,000 calories a day, 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts. A little shameless plug here, but you know, hey, that stuff matters right now, and it's a good price on it at the moment. But how long will that hold? When will that go up? When will stuff become unavailable there? You got to really worry about it. I see lamb's quarters here. I did a video on this stuff. You can eat this stuff. It's called lamb's quarters. You have to be careful. There's another plant a lot like it called nightshade that you got to watch out for. It's poison. But you got to know how to tell the difference, like the silver underneath the leaves here. Little weeds, but I'm not going to eat this because it's growing next to a GMO sprayed field. I don't even want to eat this stuff because it's got all the GMO junk in it. Unfortunately, I don't care for that. And I've done videos challenging the efficacy and the sustainability of American monoculture agriculture. I did a video on that year before last, I think, standing by another cornfield. There's cotton there right now. Cotton's not been harvested either here in Louisiana either. And cotton is, well, a really good storm can affect cotton, as we've seen from Hurricane Sally. And cotton, of course, it's not a food crop, but it is an agricultural product, so it can affect the farmers. Cotton growing has really increased around here this year. A lot of fields I've been seeing getting planted in soybeans have been planted in cotton. Winter wheat and soybeans have moved to cotton. So cotton by itself is more profitable apparently than soybeans and winter wheat together. And this is what they call wood sorrel. When I was a kid, we always called it billy goat grass. It's edible too. If I'm going next to this toxic cornfield, I'd eat some. Yeah, I don't trust anything going next to. Why would you want to feed this stuff to your kids? Why don't you even give your kids cereal made out of this junk? But anyway, so highly encourage you to be aware of what's going on. Keep your eyes wide open, your head on a swivel, because my friends, it's coming at us. It's coming at us from every direction. It's coming at us from food. It's coming at us from the economy. It's coming at us from the standpoint of our politics, from internal strife politically. That we got those riots might pick back up as the political tensions rise up. I don't know, but they have backfired on a lot of the people that's been doing that. So I don't know how that's going to span out. Some people are saying, oh, it's going to go crazy. It may, and it may depend on the elections. But there's also the prospects of what's going on internationally. It's getting even worse with Taiwan. Even after the last report I put out there, the tensions with China, it just keeps ratcheting up and up and up. It just don't seem to have a down way to turn that knob. It just seems to keep going up, and that's not good. Of course, with all the problems they're having there, and their perhaps desire to wag the dog, it has some real potential. That's what worries me with regards to Taiwan. And then we got the situation with Armenia and Azerbaijan. My friends, it's going on all over the world. It's we're living in perilous times. That don't mean that all this stuff is going to crack. It don't mean all the bad stuff's going to happen necessarily. A lot of us, we follow certain prophecies and certain things. We know in time certain things are going to happen. But in the meantime, it doesn't mean that we've got to be in a bad predicament. So everything you need to do is prepare yourself to get ready, pray, and work your political system as much as you can. I've started a new group. Some of you may be aware that we're going to be pushing to maintain our freedoms. It's called the Freedom Restoration Foundation. Of course, you can email me at hal5.org. Link will be, well, not below this one because I'm doing this live and I'm not going to be posting all that. Might add it later, but I just did a video on Pelosi striking back on the Trump administration, and Bill Barr, Attorney General, dragging his feet on those indictments. So both of them are taking shots that are shooting with cap guns, it looks like, both Trump and Pelosi. Oops, I said a bad word there. Gosh, you just can't, they're just, that's it. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm starting the Freedom Restoration Foundation. There's no such thing as freedom of speech anymore. Well, our freedoms, all our freedoms are being eroded across the board. So we need to, yeah, we can't even talk. We can't even use our language. We have to invent another language just to speak in this country, it seems. It's insane. That shouldn't be. So the Freedom Restoration Foundation. You can also join us on Facebook. We've set up, just look for groups, Freedom Restoration Foundation. There is a link to it on my previous video. Facebook, of course, is one of those platforms, so I don't expect it to endure long there. Eventually they'll shut that down, most likely because of what the group is all about. Who wants freedom? Freedoms are terrible. We shouldn't have any freedoms. Oh my God. So I'm expecting that to go. We're setting up an alternate site on MeWe, and we will have a web page up, hopefully in the not too distant future. We've got the URL reserved. It just takes some time and money to set all that kind of stuff up. So I'm concerned about food. With everything in China, with the drench show that hit Iowa, and all these challenges that we have right now. I hope the storm isn't severe enough when it gets up here to knock this stuff down. I kind of doubt it. I believe this will be okay here. It's so far north. I could be wrong. Ivan was pretty strong, but then Ivan came straight up and it took the same path as Hurricane Sally, but it was a lot stronger storm. So at least when it got up to us. So I hope that and I imagine, and I do think that Delta will just be rain. We may get thunderstorms, but hopefully this corn isn't too dry to get beat. Hopefully they don't get beat down by the thunderstorms. But it is heavy. Look at all those ears on there. So this stuff is heavy. It's real heavy throughout here, and the stems are now dry and brittle because it's dead. It's time to get it out. Time to get it harvested. Most of our corn has been harvested, but there's some big fields. This is over a section. This cornfield here is huge. It's hundreds of acres. This is probably our biggest cornfield in Madison County, Alabama. Used to be, it's connected to what used to be the Bobo Angus farm. If anybody knows this area, that is expanded and includes this block here. That was a section by itself, and they've expanded this. This is our biggest farm in Madison County that I know of. It's right now planted in corn. I'm surprised it hadn't harvested. Most of the other fields are harvested. And as soon as they get this stuff in, the better. So. Cotton, it's not harvested here yet at all. We don't harvest it for a bit more. But I'll cover that. I'll show you some cotton. Maybe if I can go out Saturday to show you the storms, I'll take you out to the cotton. But, we just have a lot of challenges this year. How 2020 has been one of those, bad burger years. It's been a you-know-what burger all year long. Anyway, let me see what people are saying here. Whoop, I'm going to rotate this thing because it messed me up. So what kind of comments I'm missing, guys? Ladies and gentlemen. Sensei Weaver says be safe, and Susan Beeman says everybody tell me stay safe. Well, I'm not worried about the hurricane up here. We're going to get thunderstorms and some good rain, maybe thunderstorms. That's what we're showing tomorrow. Greetings from Louisiana, enjoying a few more hours before they lose power completely. Oh, okay, LA Patriot. Hey, LA Patriot, tell us what's in the fields down there. Talk to us. I'm more worried about the sugar cane. I know you got cotton in the fields too. Making crop circles in the cornfields. Yeah, I've seen people do that with cars. It really tears it up. NA Mountains, Floridians, stay away. Oh. Let's see, Elton Butterfield, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, give me some thumbs up. We got 88 people in the room and only 40 thumbs up. Guys, it helps some algorithms. Please mash the thumb up if you would. Uh, yeah, wet and warm. Actually, it's pretty warm here today. I got on way too much shirt at the moment. Everybody, Greg, yeah, thank you, Vicky. Absolutely, the thumbs up would really help. Can I bring my dogs if I come visit you? Well, in some minutes, as long as it's temporary. I do have a cat, you know. Or if you can keep the dog contained. I did have a guy in my place who kept a dog, but he kept the dog contained. Nicole Parrish, hey Nicole. Yeah, everybody say a prayer for Nicole. She has had some family hardships of late. We need food to eat, and it's going to be bad. It may be. That's what I'm talking about here. Okay, I got all kind of new messages coming through here. What else we got? Learn what types of edible plants grow in. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just there. Hey, Cody, how you doing? I'm here showing you weeds. You watch what I just showed. I just walked up here in the cornfield, and I already picked up a couple of different edible weeds. Right here, no, 3. I already identified 3 edible weeds: lamb's quarters, wood sorrel, and purple dead nettle. Right here. I mean, I find that everywhere I go. I mean, I did a video from a Atlanta Waffle House. You know, I said, hey, there's more food here on the outside than there is on the inside. GMO is a no-go. Amen. No GMO. Amen to that. Channel C, terrible famine. They might do it. They're trying to buy all the food they can, but I wouldn't want to be there right now. I'm gonna tell you, wouldn't want to be there. All right, we got 56 thumbs up. That helps. We got 98 in the room. Let's go some more thumbs up. Patricia, it's crazy, Greg. Hope not much rain and wind. Same here. And I hope. Let's pray for the people in Louisiana. I might do a live session later tonight. I don't know. We'll have to just see. I might do. People in Louisiana definitely need some prayers. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? Cynthia Nixon. And we got Oreo Puppy Dog. That's a heck of a name. Oreo Puppy Dog. Old as dirt says, sorry I'm late. I'm going to back up and watch. There you go. What else we got? Yeah, LA Patriot is there in Louisiana, my friends. So he says he's just about to lose his power, probably. Any Ozark Tribes updates? Well, listen, I've just finally had my volunteers have finally called up. They went through all the email, except for the ones I reserved. There's a few people I reserved to contact privately. But they've gone through all the email. I will be going through mine after the 15th. I got some tax work to do for that. I got to jump all over it. I'm way behind. They said doggy burgers. It says Helder. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Never catch up on my shows. Lucky day, except Delta. Yeah, poor Delta. Delta down. I wouldn't want to grind this corn. I'm getting hot out here. I'm gonna take a shirt off. It's warmed up. This storm came up out of the. Ivan destroyed my home on Pareto Key. Oh, sorry to hear that, Susan. Yeah, Ivan was strong. It was strong when it got up here in my neck of the woods. I even took down trees in my next door neighbor. Right across, I saw trees thing. I had a tent set up outside that just ripped it to shreds. Those big, family scale tents. I'm in California. A lot of people had issues with growing season. Okay, Justin, shoot, y'all had a lot of issues with fires out there. Holy smoke. Fire on one side of the country and water on the other. I wish I could find those weeds. Well, now, hey, listen, I do videos all the time showing weeds you can eat. You just need to go back through my videos and check them out. Now, you won't see all my videos in playlists because I got too many videos to put in a playlist. They only allow you to put so many playlists on. And then on top of that, you've got to you can only put so many videos in the playlist. So if you want to see all the videos on my channel, just go in the upper left-hand corner where it says videos, click it, and then you can sort it any way you want to and sort through them. Here's another edible. Look at that. That's either a baby wild lettuce or, oh, wait a minute. No, it ain't either. It looks like wild lettuce or dandelion, but no, the leaf pattern's different. It looks almost like a parsley. Oh, I'll have to research. That's one. It could be one or the other. The leaf pattern. The veins in the leaves look different to me. See all the purple dead nettle down here? That's all purple dead nettle. I did a video on that. I just picked lamb's quarters a minute ago. What did I do with them? I showed y'all some wood sorrel. There's the lamb's quarters right there. Y'all see it? So, yeah, it's important to know how to eat in the wild. It's important to grow your own food. Go check, support my channel also by going to my videos that have links on them and click my links at Tree Leaf Market. get seeds. You can even grow microgreens here in the wintertime. Have fresh greens is 40 times more nutritious than regular stuff you get out of the grocery store, because for some reason that phase in their life they're just far more nutritious than they are later. So and they're really good to eat, and they grow fast, real fast. So it's amazing what you can do with microgreens. You just got to have the area aerated, have some fan blowing or something, so that you don't get mold on the crops. But watch my videos on that. So food security is a big concern. Of course, if you're on the coast, your biggest concern is going to be storm surge. If you're in an area where you can get a storm surge, you need to be gone already. It's probably too late. But if you're not, get out. Get out. Don't take a chance. Don't risk your life. It's not worth it. All right, we got 73 thumbs up. That's good, thank you. We got 98 people in the room, so I can use some more thumbs up. It would help the algorithms. It really will. My channel's been beat up lately. Last several months, ever since I started covering a lot of what's going on in the world, I don't get near the views I used to get, you know, so it's kind of crazy. And I got so many subscribers, I should be getting 4 times the views I'm getting on most of my videos for the number of subscribers I've got. I see channels that are smaller than me that are just cooking me on views. The algorithms aren't picking on them as much, that's why. Anyway, we got some weeds growing up in here now. So maybe that old glyphosate only lasts so long. I see some grasses coming up in there. Corn's high enough they can get it out. Corn is high enough they can get it out. I see something else at a distance from here that I've just done a video on. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'll look back down the road there. That gold color down there is goldenrod. Man, that stuff is really good for any kidney or urinary tract problems you have. It's good for problems that you might have with kidney stones. Man, you need that stuff. That goldenrod is something. I done a video on that. You need to check that. That's one of my best videos in terms of medicinals, is goldenrod. So go back and look that up. All right, folks. So I basically put it out there. The hurricane's hitting. It's going to hit any time now in the Gulf Coast within the next couple, 3 hours. It's going to be hitting this evening. And so they're going to have a rough storm there. It's a bad storm. This is a major storm. It's not to be treated lightly. Take it serious. A Category 2 storm is still a major storm. Thank God it's not a Category 3, 4, or 5. But if it's Category 2, it's still quite a storm. It's a big storm. Its outer bands are right here. And I am hundreds of miles from it. Hundreds and hundreds of miles from it. But we got rain from it last night. We should expect storms here tomorrow, and it'll probably rain all weekend. Anyway, I've been on this long enough. Been on here 22 minutes and some odd seconds. Let's see. I'll go back and check my chat here again. Nothing like a fresh stalk of cane. Yeah, sugar cane out of the field is great, and they grow a lot of that in Louisiana. I have seen some grown up here. Sorghum cane is more popular up here. They grow a lot of sorghum cane in Arkansas too. That could be at risk. Sorghum cane is often used for crop silage, for animal feed, but most of all, what I like best from it is sorghum syrup. I love sorghum syrup, guys. Susie says, ground solar minimum will keep the year we get worse for us. Yeah, don't expect it getting better. Hello from Tennessee, says TD Doctor, TDD, so it's something doctor. Oh, we got a super chat. Well, thank you, Black Slacks. Thank you so much. He says, what's a good starter solar system? Wow, that's a darn good question. You know, really and truly, the best way to get bang for your buck with solar, the cheapest systems you can put in are probably the most effective. If you can do a solar hot water heat, because most of your energy in the house goes to heating hot water and space heating. You can also do panels that you can. So all you got to do is get you some build panels from like tin, aluminum, stainless steel, paint them black, and run copper tubes down the middle of them, and put glass over them. It can look a lot like the ones I've got in front of my greenhouse, which I've just got a PEX pipe coiled up, painted black on black panel of plywood, but I got a cover over it so that it retains heat. And some people make those kind of panels, they don't do that. So that's how I'm heating water with my greenhouse. I'll show you that. There are ways to make passive air heaters solar. That's pretty good. Now for your home system, the cheapest way you can go to get started is probably just go to Home Depot and buy what they got there. So that's a good way to get started. There's a lot of good books like, solar systems, installing solar for dummies and stuff like that. You can get off of Amazon or from bookstores. There ain't a lot of bookstores left. Hear the rooster crowing? So there's different things you can do. Vicki, suppressed research shows that most of the, most of the gluten reactions are actually to GMO toxins. Yeah, I believe that. Gotta go, says Cody. Well, thank you, Cody. Glad to see you here. Tell your mama said hi. And tell you, y'all got to email me again. Email me after the 15th. I'm going to be drowning to the 15th. Tell your mom to email me after the 15th, Cody. Smoke haze still in the air here. Oh, Lord, in Nebraska. Jeez. Vicky says, Susie, sorry about your home. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. All right, I'm beginning to buffer quite a bit out here. Sean, sugarcane is not tolerant for freezing at all. Sorghum is what is growing north of sugarcane. Right. Sorghum grows up here. Yeah, I just started buffering badly. I don't know why. You know, it just depends on where you're at and how good the connections are, what's going on with the Wi-Fi, or I'm not on Wi-Fi. This is going straight through the cell systems. I hope the video quality is good aside from buffering. All right, everyone, I'm going to go. Thank you all for being in here. All right, I got 101 thumbs up. That's great. 105 people around, so 4 more of you could give me a thumbs up. That would be great. I appreciate everyone. I really appreciate everyone for watching. Please share these videos widely. I need a lot of support on my channel to make it get the subscription list back up. My subscriber list dropped off a lot lately. I've only got a fraction of subscribers this past month that I normally would get. And I've had a lot of people telling me they got unsubscribed. And I imagine that's because they love us so much. You know, those algorithms just really love what I tell people. So help me out, and in so doing, we can help other people. So, I mean, that's what my videos do. That's what I'm all about. Showing you how to grow your own food, what to be aware of, how to harvest from the wild, talk about what's going on in the world. These are things that you need to know, be aware of. But then I talk about things like freedom. God forbid. Talk about freedom. Again, check out our Facebook page on the Freedom Restoration Foundation. There's a link to it on the video I just posted about the Democrats striking back on October surprises. So there's a lot of stuff out there. Anyway, everyone, I really appreciate you all, and thank you very much for watching. I got to figure out how to end this video now. I'm here in this particular mode here. Yeah, it's not as evident to me. Hang on, guys. There it is.